Alright, let's get into oil changes for your motorcycle. First, you're going to put the key in the ignition so we can get the handlebars loose. That way we can put it on a bike stand. It is not absolutely necessary to use a bike stand, however it does come in handy, so go ahead and install it if you have it, but don't worry about it if you don't have one. Now, I'm switching over to the Motul oil. They make some of the best quality products, and when I heard that they had oil, I had to switch over. And then aside from the oil, you are going to need you a new oil filter. K&N is some of the best you can get, but also like Mobil 1 is really good, just if you need to be on the cheaper side. Now let's start off with a tool list so we can get everything together. Okay, so for the filter I have on there now, I do need this oil tool. You don't need this unless your oil filter does not come with a nut on the back end side of it. Then grab you an oil pan, doesn't have to be fancy, just make sure it's clean, and make sure you have some disposable containers to pour the old oil into. We're going to be on the kickstand side of the bike. If you look underneath, that is your oil filter. That is what we are changing. First things first, we have to take the drain nut off. That is your drain nut. It's right below your filter. There's your filter, there's your drain nut. We're going to loosen this and take it off. Make sure your oil pan is underneath to catch all the oil coming out. It is crucial to do this first or you won't release the pressure to get your filter off. Once the oil has drained out of the system, it's time to get our filter off. Alright, so we got the filter off. Now we need to reinstall our drain nut. Doesn't need to be over torqued, just give it a little nudge. Here's our new filter that we're going to install. Now K&N is an awesome brand. They do lubricate the packing that's around the filter. Now if yours is not lubricated, just get a little bit of oil and put it around that packing. Then install your filter. On the right hand side of the bike is where you're going to find your oil filler cap. This is where we are going to fill the oil to put back into the system. Now I do have a funnel, however, if we're low on a budget, a water bottle works just as well. Make sure you dry all of the water out of it and cut the end off so we can pour the oil through it. Also, the end of the water bottle makes for a good cup until we're done. Recycling. The reason why I like the water bottle so much is you can actually screw it in and then pour in your oil. The reason why the bike stand is important is because it puts your bike at a level, meaning you can read the sight glass. You're going to have a low level mark and then you're going to have a max mark. We're right at the max line, so we're good to go. If you didn't have a bike stand, you're going to need to make your bike level to make sure that you put enough oil in there. Don't forget, put back on your filler cap. So you know when to change your oil again, make sure that you reset your mileage on your bike. You're just going to scroll through your options and then you're going to hold down the reset button to set it back to 0. One of the most important things, dispose of your waste properly. Take your oily rags and your containers back to a place that can properly dispose of them. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope this video helped you guys out, and ride safe, guys.